Hey, it's your friend Sunny, and welcome to Beyond the Labels. And if you are here, I know you are someone who cares deeply about the direction of your life, not just how it looks, but how it feels. Maybe you have asked yourself questions like: Am I doing enough? Am I on the right path? Am I too late? Or even, why does everyone else seem to be doing better than me? If you have felt this way, you are not alone. And that's exactly what we are unpacking today. I'm talking about redefining your success. It's for anyone who has ever compared themselves, chased the wrong goals, or felt stuck in someone else's dream. Let's start with a personal reflection. Take a breath and ask yourself honestly: when was the last time you celebrated a win that truly mattered to you? Not just something that looked impressive to others. So often, we confuse envy with purpose. We can see someone else's achievement, maybe it's their house, their title, their business success, or curated life online. And we feel this itch inside us, that voice that says, I want that too. But here is the catch: most of the time, we are not chasing what we truly want. We are chasing what seems shiny, and it's not ambition, it's reaction. And it leads us to a race we never intended to run. In the book, The 5 Second Rule, my favorite author again, Mel Robbins writes: There is only one you, and there is only one life. So stop trying to be someone else's definition of amazing. This is where it begins. Success is subjective. Very important to understand. It is very subjective. What success means to me might not mean the same to you. What success is for you might not be for me. And that we often forget in the world that's obsessed with visible metrics: money, followers, promotions, status symbols. And what we fail to ask is, what does success mean to me really? Because if we don't define it for ourselves, someone else will define it for us. And worse, we might spend our entire lives chasing a definition that was never ours to begin with. Let me share a short story with you. There is a woman named Toni Morrison, a Nobel Prize winning author. She did not publish her first novel until she was 39. At that time, she was a single mother working as an editor, waking up at 4 a.m. to write before her son woke up. No publishing contract, no fan following, no big applause, just her, her words, and her quiet belief that what she had to say mattered. Now imagine if she had told herself, I'm too late, this is not what success looks like. The world would have never received Beloved, would have never known her brilliance. This is not just about writing, this is about choosing your own voice over external noise. Ramit Sethi, in his book I Will Teach You to Be Rich, talks about this concept of a rich life, and he says, a rich life is lived outside the spreadsheet. It's when you spend extravagantly on what you love and cut mercilessly on the things you don't. This goes also beyond money. He is really saying, live intentionally. Spend your time, energy, and attention on what aligns with your core values. Cut out everything that doesn't. It's your scorecard, and you get to design it. Let me ask you something. If no one could see your success, if you could not post it, announce it, or measure it, what would still feel deeply worth it to you? Would it mean peace of mind, time with your children, freedom to travel, running your own small business, or simply having less noise in your life? When success is driven by alignment and not performance, that feels lighter. That's more sustainable and more fulfilling. Now, I want to share a different kind of success story, one you might not hear on traditional highlight reels. Rick Rubin, the legendary music producer who worked with everyone from Johnny Cash to Jay-Z, talks about the energy of creating over competing. He says that the real magic happens not when you are trying to beat others, but when you are trying to be in tune with yourself. Imagine that a man who built empires in the music world saying the greatest success is staying true to your creative energy. That's not about trophies, that's about the truth. And yet, despite these powerful reminders, many of us still feel stuck in cycles of comparisons. We look at others and feel behind. We feel like we are late or lost or left out. But let me ask, late by whose timeline? Behind what schedule? Life is not a race, it's a rhythm. And your rhythm is sacred. Let's shift a lens. Think about these lesser known but incredibly impactful late starters. Katsushika Hokusai, the Japanese artist behind the Great Wave, said he didn't produce his best work until he was over 70. Ray Kroc, who turned McDonald's into a global brand, was 52 when he discovered the McDonald's Brothers operation. Diana Nyad swam from Cuba to Florida, a 110-mile stretch, at the age of 64 after failing multiple times. She said, "You are never too old to chase your dreams." It's not about when you begin, it's about why you begin. And if the why is rooted in your own values, not borrowed desires, then you are already successful in your own right. So let's bring this home. Here are three simple practices to redefine your own success. Number one, write your scorecard. Ask yourself, what do I value? What does a good day look like to me? Or how do I want to feel? Not just what do I want to achieve. Number two, unfollow the noise. Literally and metaphorically, if someone's life only triggers comparisons and not inspiration to you, just mute it. Distance doesn't mean hate, it means peace. Number three, celebrate quiet wins. You don't have to wait for a promotion or an award. Woke up early to journal? Win. Took a break instead of overworking? Win. Said no to something misaligned? Huge win. When you choose to live life on your terms, when you stop performing and start aligning, when you stop proving and start creating, you begin to redefine success from the inside out. And that version, that's the only one worth chasing. That's your scorecard. So, as you move forward this week, ask yourself gently, whose scorecard am I following? If it's not mine, maybe today is the beautiful day to begin rewriting it. And speaking of rewriting, in my next episode, I am going to talk about something that holds even more power than success. It's something most people fear, but often it is the very thing that opens us up to the growth, self awareness, and eventually greatness. And that's called the gift of failure. Yeah, you heard me right. Failure as a gift. We will explore what makes failure beautiful, necessary, and how it can lead you closer to the life you were meant to live. So stay with me. Until then, be kind to yourself, trust your timing, and honor your truth. This is Sunny, and you are listening to Beyond the Labels.